Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is B. They call me Scooby. So today I'm going to be talking about my Clearview windscreen and my Klockwerks windscreen. So what I did was I packed up my Klockwerks windscreen and I put it back in a box, and I'm thinking, if I have to send one back, if I'm limited to one, I'm going to keep the Clearview. Not that one's better than the other, sort of, but as you can see, I'm riding with the Clearview. Here we are, it's March. I don't know, it's 54 degrees. We're March 13th, if I'm not mistaken. It's 54 degrees. I feel like each windscreen has their own place. I'm going towards the beach area in New Bedford, which is always colder because it's right by the ocean, obviously, the beach. And I'm going to explain why I'm keeping both windscreens. I did ask the wifey, of course, can I keep them both? She says, why not? You already got them both. So this one, the Clearview windscreen, man, I really like it. This would have been perfect if it had more of a curve to it. That's all it needs. That and a little bit better clarity. As you can see, it's brownish. It's on a brownish gray side. Hopefully that comes out on camera. And the Klockwerks windscreen is it's almost like a tinted windshield, like a tinted window, like you're looking out a tinted window. It's clear with a tint on it. This has got like a smoky look to it. Klockwerks has a clearer view through the windscreen, so I decided to keep both. Here's why. This is a great windscreen for winter and spring. Spring is still on the chilly side, and obviously winter is colder. Gives you a better air protection, better air pocket, puts you in a better, blocks more wind off of you. It is a couple of inches taller than the Klockwerks. I didn't measure it, but I believe it was like 2 inches taller. This is the 8-inch, no, this is the Clearview, which they measure it as the medium, which in turn is about 12 inches tall. The Klockwerks is an 8-inch tall windscreen, which is yet taller than the Advanblack's 10-inch windscreen. That's because they all measure in different spots. I didn't really measure the Klockwerks windscreen from top, bottom to top, but this one I did, which measures 12.5 inches tall. The other one's a little shorter, so it's got to be like 10.5 inches tall. And the Advanblack windscreen, which they claim is 10, has got to be like 6 inches tall. So I'm 5'11", 32-inch inseam, and I feel like this windscreen is perfect. I'm just not a fan of the smoky look to it. It's got like a smoky haze to it. It's not like a Clearview, even though it says Clearview. It's not as clear as the Klockwerks, but I like it. I really like it because I like the wind protection that it provides. But I figured, you know, I'm going to keep this windscreen for the winter and spring, and then I'll put my Klockwerks on for the summer and fall. This is definitely built better than Klockwerks. And I believe I bought this one at a discount because they said it had a blemish. I don't see any blemishes on it. The only thing that I really saw was I feel like there was a weird line going across it in my yard. Now I don't see it, so it's not something that's gonna bug me because now I don't see it. I thought I saw it when I was in my backyard. And this one here is the height of it is just at my chin level. To you guys, I don't know if you know, I think you guys can't even really see over that. I think you're like right in that line. And the Klockwerks, this one though, right, because it's got a less recurve, everything's got pros and cons. Because it's got less of a recurve, if you look down, like if I look down, I can see the road. I got sunglasses on and a dark visor. If I lift my visor up and I just have my sunglasses on, I can see perfectly right through that. Now you guys, I don't know, because I do have an ND filter on my camera, so I know that reduces the sunlight, the brightness, the clarity, because in reality you also got like sunglasses on. So it's cold over here. Can definitely feel that temperature drop, that ocean breeze. Klockwerks is definitely a more refined windshield. It looks better aesthetically, and it's definitely got better clarity. However though, now I don't know if this has something to do with it. It's thinner than this one. It's a lot more flimsier. Like I can grab Klockwerks Winshield and flex it. Like it flexes. When I was on the freeway at the you know, slightly we'll say at slightly above the speed limit, like 5 miles an hour, I was feeling a vibration on the bike, and I'm like, where is this coming from? I was questioning my tires. I'm like, am I getting a flat? Like, where's that? It's a very mild vibration. And then it hit, and then I pulled off to the side, took it, started, well, actually I fueled up, and I started messing around with the windshield, and I couldn't help but notice that it flexes. It flexes a lot. Like if I was to grab it, like that one flexes too, but it's nowhere near as Klockwerks. So if Klockwerks was to be a perfect windshield, that would have been 2 inches taller and definitely a little thicker, maybe even a little wider. The whole point of this fairing and all that wasn't for looks. It was for looks, but it was also for we're gonna pull it over here. We're just gonna do a little, I'm gonna finish this video up right over here, right by the tank. Scooby, how do you like that windscreen? How do you like that windscreen, buddy? Tell them to subscribe. You guys have to subscribe, guys. Scooby said subscribe. So this one is 1.5 inches wider, and I believe they get the width from right over here. The other Klockwerks cuts in right back here about 1.5 inches. So this is actually like 3 inches wider. Yeah, I would say this one's actually 3 inches wider, even though they claim 1.5. Maybe they claim 1.5 by each side, 1.5 inches wider than on each side. This is a really rigid plastic, ABS plastic, and Klockwerks is the same thing. It's an ABS plastic, but it flexes. Like this one doesn't flex. You see, the whole fairing is flexing, not with the windscreen. The Klockwerks, I can flex the windscreen without hardly flexing the fairing. So I feel like this is going to be a great windscreen for winter and spring, and maybe even on those longer rides. If I decide to do, like, go to New Hampshire again or Maine or whatever, this windscreen might go on. Just for that reason, because it provides better wind protection. The Klockwerks, though, the reason why I'm keeping that one also is that's going to be my 90% riding is going to be in the city and around town, you know, back roads here and there. I might take it on the freeway once in a blue moon. Yeah, so that's my reasoning. I feel like this is a, I almost feel like this plastic, they do say, Clearview does say that if you scratch it, that we can actually buff it out. Klockwerks, they're very strict. It says they immediately void your warranty if you use any type of chemicals, Windex, any of that stuff on there. They want you to use their cleaner. So if it scratches or whatever, and you're not using their cleaner, then your warranty is voided. So another downside to this is, I don't know if you guys can tell or not, I mentioned the smoky haze to it. The Klockwerks matches my handguards perfectly. That doesn't. That's got like that smoky haze look to it. But I still like it better than the Klockwerks. For its thing. For its purpose. Anyway, guys, I don't know. Let me know down in the comments, what do you guys think? But I do like the functionality of this one way over the other one. This one's much more functional. Anyway, guys, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe if you have any questions, or let me know down in the comments down below, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Scooby said subscribe. Don't forget to hit that like button. Likes go a long way.